Do I spend Skystones for astrium? You're talking about this epic pass. There was a time when epic passes were such good value. And that time is not right now. Right now, the epic passes seem to be about scamming players out of their bookmarks. So be very careful about this. This is, first of all, the burning energy pass. Yes, the Skystone to leaf value is high as long as you are just looking at the Skystones as a means to get stamina, right? If you're going to burn Skystones for stamina anyway, then sure, the leafs are worth it. But you can use Skystones for other things, like buying other epic passes, like buying background packs, like buying special skins when they show up in skin-based epic passes, like refreshing the secret shop to go for mystic metals. There are all kinds of things. And Smilegate realizes we're using Skystones for these things instead of cash. So they're trying to get rid of our Skystones so that we're stuck with using cash. Don't hate the game. Okay, hate the game, but don't hate Smilegate for making a good financial decision. Just be aware, you gotta be careful with your stuff. So you'll notice I did not buy the leafs, even though I really could have used them. I really could have used the farming. My Skystones are low, and I need to use those to refresh the secret shop to get the ocean of limited units that are heading our way. As for the astrium pass, we're in a similar situation, right? They want 1,900 Skystones. It's an unprecedented amount of Skystones to pick up enough astrium to do the Astral Forge one time with no guarantee that it's going to roll good. That's a very, very expensive amount of Skystones to get a custom made piece of gear and hope it doesn't boom. Hope it doesn't roll terrible. I would recommend instead using these 1,900 sky, let's be fair. Normally this is 900, right? Normally it's 900 and you get all this stuff that's in the epic pass, and then it's another 1,000 to get the special. They just kind of bundled it all together, but this isn't a normal epic pass. There's no Molagora in here. There's a lot of stuff in this epic that are in normal epic passes that are missing from this one. They used to have skin tickets in them. They used to have Molagora in them. They've just gotten bad recently. So yeah, I would advise you to not pick this up unless this piece of gear that you can craft is giga important. It kind of comes down to, if you're relatively new at the game, this has much higher value for you than if you're late at the game. But if you're relatively new at the game, you probably are needing more things that come out. If you're relatively new in the game, you probably don't have Afternoon Soak Flame. You probably don't have Young Senya. You're probably going to feel the need to pull on those banners. You're not going to be able to say, I already got it, I can skip and save my stuff for Race Car Sigrid or Librarian Biblis. You kind of are in a much better place. So it's doubly worse for you because you're going to need these Skystones. So yeah, I would recommend against it, just because though it's a perfect piece of gear, it can roll badly, and it probably will. And then you got to reset it, and that's expensive. This doesn't even come with the damn reset stones to reset the gear that just rolled badly. I don't know. I think Smilegate has somewhat lost the plot on their epic passes. Their epic passes used to be amongst the highest value, best deals in the game, and now it doesn't feel so good. So I think most people are taking a pass on these. Whether or not you take a pass on it, if the leaves and farming is important to you, it's a good deal for the stamina. If you don't have a ton of gear and you need another customizable Astral Forge piece to finish building the unit that you can't play otherwise, then maybe this is a good deal for you. But all things being equal, my advice is, if you're on the fence and you're just not sure, I would pass on it. Because usually when things in this game that are necessary hit, you go, damn, I gotta have that. It's obvious. There's no, I gotta ask 20 different people what their opinion is on it. Almost always, when you have to ask a bunch of different people what their opinion is on it, the answer is it's totally skippable. So I would avoid this. And let me know what you guys are going to do. Let me know if you agree, if you had any luck. I just know that a lot of people built their Astral Forge piece and it came out kind of mediocre, and I think those people would wish they'd spent this in somewhere else in the game that would have had better benefit. And I guess while we're talking about it, we can go ahead and talk about the Expedition Epic Pass. The Expedition Pass in here, especially for newer players, is very high value. You get a lot, you get oops, I just pushed a button. You get 3 extra gold transmit stones up here, which, you know, can let you buy imprints or do summons. You get lots of extra reforged mats. You get blue boxes, which most new players are sleeping on their blue boxes. Blue boxes are a source of insane gear. Make sure you're using your blue boxes, and it's going to give you the manifestation stones to plus 90 things that you make with your reforged boxes. These are the materia that you use to upgrade the gear that you get from these. And you're going to get Molagora. You need some Molagora. I hear some of you might need some Molagora. And a pile of reforged mats. And some charms. Nobody needs charms, right? It's actually for a 1500 Skystones. It's a pretty sizable amount of loot. Again, if you're really low on Skystones, I would not recommend going and buying Skystones just to forge that epic pass. That labyrinth or that expedition pass happens every single month. And I used to buy it religiously. The only reason I'm not buying it right now is everything you saw in there, I got plenty of. I got tons of Molagora. My reforged mats are good. I'm actually doing okay on charms, so I can afford to skip it this time around because I've got, you know, my larders are full and my shelves are stocked. But if you're low on any of these things, if you're struggling to level up a unit because you're out of Mola, you don't have enough gold transmits to imprint the new ML5 that you got from the boss selector, any that kind of stuff, that's a pretty decent expenditure of 1500. I'll tell you what, that is a way better use of 1500 Skystones than this. Way better use than this. And I guess the last battle pass is the most hotly contested one. The one that people always get their knickers in a twist over is, should they buy this battle pass? And the reason people get very upset about this one is this is a cash one. It's a cash battle pass, and it's the very first cash battle pass Epic 7 has ever run. And because people saw that what everywhere else has cost Skystones, Expedition costs Skystones, Epic Pass costs Sky, but because this one costs cash, people lost their ever-loving shit out of it. And I'm going to white knight up a little bit here, guys. The only reason people are upset about this is because it is here and it is not here. If it was here, if it was a pack, ask yourself that. Look at everything that you can get from this battle pass and add it all up. It's everything you see here. Everything from one, it's all 38 items a second time. You get 2 of these necklaces. You get 2 batches of these 100 dark fragments. You get 2 of these boots. You get 2 of these charms. Everything that's in here you will get twice. You will not get the slate and you will not get the frame twice, of course, because these do not have a rank number above them. But anything that's got a rank number above it, you will get a second time once you achieve it. Once you collect these boots, 2 boots will drop. So look at everything that's in here. Write it all down. Take a picture. I don't give a F. Look at it and then say, if this was in the shop for 30 bucks, would I buy that pack? And if the answer is yes, get it. All day long, get it. But if all of these charms and all of this gear is not worth 30 bucks to you, then don't get it. It's really as simple as that. Don't look at it as a battle pass. Look at it as a pack in the shop, because that's all it is. And then you got to decide the value of it. Newer players will get a lot more value out of this gear. It's destruction gear. It's good stats across the board. It's good gear. It's a lot of charms to level the gear up. It's a lot of reforge mats to be able to upgrade other gear. It's not a bad spend of 30 bucks. The further you get into the game, the less big of a deal it's going to be to you. But every time we see gear packs in the shop, people lose their minds and talk about how it's selling advantage. But this one, man, everyone just thumbs their nose at this one. It's legitimately better than any of the gear packs in the shop. If you think about it, 6 pieces of really nice gear and a ton of charms. I think it's a fantastic value for newer and mid-game players. But you got to decide if it's worth 30 bucks to you. Again, the gear can roll badly. It is what it is. All right. That's my review. Let me know what you guys think. Special shout out to my Wulf Pack for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, click this link right here and become a member of the Wulf Pack. You will be able to get ad-free videos, advanced access to videos, as well as other special perks through your membership. So check me out at patreon.com/tristenwulf, and I'll catch you in the next one.